You are now tuned in to the Stuttering podcast.
Ayo, ayo, ayo.
Yo, yo,
Hello, people. We are the Stuttering podcast. I am Sans AWB.
I'm Mike KWB.
Welcome to the Stuttering podcast. For those of you who don't know, this podcast is presented by two youths that have stutters. So we just thought it would be interesting to see, two handsome black men trying to talk on podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, literally. So we thought we'd talk about our stutters, what we've been through with our stutters, how we overcame it, and how we learned how to like manage our stutters and whatnot. We're also gonna speak about fun things, lifestyle,
Just life in general, bro.
life in general, and just life, and just how we can level it up, how we can live your own life. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. I think obviously we pride ourselves on being really honest and open people. And we're here to have difficult and honest conversations. And obviously there's a lot of different podcasts and people are gonna think what separates, us from the other youths that are talking. Yeah. I think what you're gonna see here is honesty and really difficult conversations had in an honest and safe environment, which is something that we kind of pride ourselves on, really, innit?
Yeah, literally. So, and then plus even the word honesty, because like even the name of the podcast already says that, like the Stuttering podcast, like that.
Yeah,
is how authentic we are, because that's like
we're not trying to hide nothing.
exactly,
like we are who we are.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So we stutter is what is, man. Either get with it or get gone in it. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna make their jokes at the end of the day, but it's like, man, that is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, man. And what's it called? It's just. Yeah, man. It's just, I feel like we just have different points of views in terms of the way we see life, in terms of from other people, So I feel like that's another thing that's gonna make this conversation unique. And we always have like this is the reason why we have the podcast, because we always be talking, and it's not necessarily we're just talking about just everyday stuff or the normal stuff you expect us to be talking about. Like we talk about everything, because like life is life, and we're all involved in this, in this world, and there's different aspects of this world that we don't always see,
of course,
and don't always have a chance to have conversations about, and we see people online that are missing these kind of conversations,
Cool. We was talking about in a car on the way here.
We're gonna go straight into it. Alright, cool. Say no more.
Because you just said like cool, like points of views in it with the Ghetts and what he's done, what's allegedly done anyways. Because I'm still not sure. Thing is, like everyone's saying he's done it. But these people are just people saying it. They ain't fed saying it. So
they've nicked him, bro.
They nicked him, yeah. Alright, cool.
They've nicked him.
Cool.
They've nicked him.
Because
I don't think it's him. At least
until they find a man guilty, I ain't gonna be saying he did it, innit?
Yeah.
But right
Yeah.
now it's looking a bit mad. He didn't stop. He should have stopped. Personally, like I would have stopped in it. Obviously, a couple man said they would have stopped, but each their own.
No, but you know what? Yeah, again, like we need to have honest conversations, and we need to keep it a buck. A lot of people that I don't like, we understand that because this is a very sensitive subject, so we're not trying to downplay nothing. But again, there's a level of honesty and transparency that needs to be had when we talk about these things, because it's just like it's people's lives, right? So we can't just talk about it willy-nilly. You just can't wake up and give your opinion based on nothing but how you feel when you wake up on a Wednesday morning. Like, no, it needs to be more like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Knowledgeable.
More, and more analytic than that. So we understand that someone has tragically lost their life here, and we understand there's a sense of responsibility that someone has to take or hasn't taken in this situation, right?
Straight.
So it's just like a lot of people are on this moral high ground of he should have stopped. And for the most part, I think all of us can understand the responsibility in that of you should have taken responsibility for your actions in that scenario. But if I'm talking honestly, like a lot of men drink drive. And I'm not even saying like it's not even like it's even specific to a certain gender or race of people. It's like we've all seen it, even from young ages when people first started driving. Like a lot of our bedrooms would be in a car after a motive, knowing that they've drank or smoke. So it's like for us to take the moral high ground now, it's a bit.
But like, it's never about doing this about raw. Like he didn't stop though.
So you think that's more of the thing that he didn't stop? I don't know. I don't think most men are stopping, honestly.
Bro, that's well, speak for them, innit?
Yeah, no, 100%. But do you think most men are stopping? That's the question.
I can't speak for them.
Yeah, we can only speak for yourself. But if you're gonna make an analytic decision based on what you've seen and behavior, are they stopping?
I've known human behavior like bare men are gonna be shook, and that fear might have made them cut out.
Yeah,
you know
no, 100%. I agree with that.
No, like so more time it's like I feel like people will cut out as well. Let's be real on it. Like,
Yeah.
they will cut out. But me personally, I ain't cutting out stuff. I'm staying because then they just face the music. Because then they, unless you're gonna lead the whole country, and then they like someone. If you're cool, I've seen the video. The speed he was going, yeah. So if you lick someone down at that speed, yeah, where it's serious stuff in it. So unless you're gonna be willing to lead the country, just stay in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hide yourself in it. Exactly. Because then they like, unless you got pagans or like, does your pagan or whatever, then I hear it. But if that's not your pagan, then like
we do not promote violence.
Don't promote violence, but
here
on the
like, Stuttering podcast.
But some people deserve certain things. So it's sort of like, let's be real in it. So unless someone, it doesn't make it right, but like. Same way, it's like, it is what, isn't it? That's not someone that you would like have like to cause harm to, innit? It was literally an accident. The accident, like I said earlier, the accident stopped here after my man kept going.
Yeah. So yeah, and there is a point. A lot of people are saying that the fact that if he stopped and would have assisted, maybe that would be the thing that would have saved the person's life ultimately.
And it would have given him grace as well.
Yeah,
I'll be real, because I feel like the grace is gone because like fam, like he didn't stop, and like I said, it's been months as well. Like he could have at least gone and handed himself in, found a family, you know what I'm saying, or something in it. But it's like, raw, like you're a public figure, like you're actually like a public figure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like if it wasn't a public figure, it doesn't make it any better. But it's like, man, you've been. You have
less eyes on you.
Yeah,
literally,
literally,
more eyes on you.
But it's like, fam, you're a public figure that's done a madness, like a 20-year-old boy as well. Like,
yeah,
you know
it's young.
That's
it's you that had a lot to live.
The
you know
next generation, bro. My brother was 21. If I heard that's my brother, do you think, bro, I'll go find Ghetts right now myself, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause what do you mean, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, like, it's crazy, bro. I'll be real, fam. So like, trust me, like, he fucked up there. Like, if it is him, he fucked up heavy still.
Yeah,
like, especially a man like him. Because for example, like, see Ghetts, yeah. I would like to think like he's someone that may have like similar morals to man.
Yeah, like Ghetts has always been someone that we've looked up to, like even in terms of music, not just even like obviously a few of us are like, you know what I'm saying, but so we know, you know what I'm saying. So for man to make that transition,
just because something just came to my head right now as well. What? It's gonna be wild, like because me just saying what I said, you know how like my brain works. Yeah, me just saying what I said, I was like, cool. Like, he's someone that we could have looked up to, and then obviously he's done what he's done in it. I was just thinking like someone about like Rich 2, and then what he's done. Like, because we would look up to him too, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You get me? So
okay, you know what? Yeah, that's very good. But now, you know what? Yeah.
I know. Just to cut you man off, I gotta get into this. Yeah, I saw a thing on one of my boys sent me a pic of someone tweeted something saying Rex, like now that Ghetts is in jail, don't be great for you.
Yeah, just like nah, he's a madman. Yeah, trust. Real talk, you shouldn't. Bro, should be what out him still. What out him?
Alright, cool.
Literally.
The thing that this is an interesting conversation now.
Yeah.
Because then, what conversation are we gonna have now in terms of how do we view role models and the standards that we hold them to? Because this is what this is ultimately about. Because we see accidents happen all the time in terms of like road accidents, driving. Like I said, a lot of people drink drive. Like honestly speaking, like let's keep it a buck.
Enough people do it.
So it's like, what standards do we hold our celebrities to? And one, should we be idolizing them as we do? And does that kind of cloud our judgment of right and wrong? Because we seem to give a lot of grace to people that are quote unquote celebrities because we feel like we know them. Like, for example, even when you look at America, like these, let's use Young Thug for example. Like, niggas are doing serious, like it's serious charges. Like, let's keep it on, bro. These are serious charges, and they're morally questionable charges. So, and everybody's saying free Thug.
Yeah, it's true.
But at the end of that, at the other side of that, there's a victim and a family that's been through something. So where do they fit in? And it's normally people in our own like kind of.
No, but see.
So where do they fit in this?
See, sometimes obviously, you see your like Thug situation, yeah, it's just real life, innit? And with that being said, sometimes the game's the game, innit? So you just gotta charge it.
Yes and no. Yes, because it's the game. But when you've become now a celebrity, and these are the things that you not necessarily promote consciously, but it's a message that you send out, and then my thing is, the idealization of the celebrities gives them a pass to do things that normally people wouldn't like have.
Of course, 100%. I agree. Because let's even roll it back a little bit, because we're talking about like the like celebrities and being like role models and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
See, to me, my problem with that is that like, see, to me, like I've never looked, me personally anyways, I've never looked as a celebrity as like a role model. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I fuck with this rapper, I fuck with that person, but I never thought, oh yeah, man, like this one's, I look up to them as like a role model of how I actually did my life. I may like certain things of how they may live their life,
yeah,
but I'm not, oh yeah, like that's how, cause in days like fam, we're all human, no one's perfect. Like, and that's the key word even said, we shouldn't even idolize anyone. No one should be your idol but God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, some more time it's like, even all that you're putting too much, like you put, because even for example, like, when I've even met certain people that are like of a high like status here, they just want to be treated like a normal person.
Yeah.
Treating them like, oh, this, they might be like, oh yeah, like they will appreciate the fan love, but they're gonna be like, they're not gonna be rating your team because like you put them on a pedestal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But they don't really want to be put on a pedestal. They just want to be treated like a normal person.
Well, there's some people that actually crave fame and want.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's them and there, but they don't really get it.
Yeah.
So more time it's like,
no, there's some people.
Some of them do, but trust me, the people that really go around looking for fame, they don't get it.
Yeah, true. Because there's more people that look for fame than actually people that are famous. I
exactly,
agree with that point. But the point I'm saying then, okay then, is the onus on the celebrity on us as a society? Because ultimately, we're the one that makes them celebrities, right?
Yeah.
So we're the ones that kind of give them the power and the kind of... We give them the power to kind of do not anything they want, but anything they want. You know what I'm saying?
But with this Ghetts situation, they surely can't do anything they want. Even with like all these rappers getting nicks and stuff, they can't do anything they want though.
Yeah, obviously the law's the law and you still get prosecuted by the law. But again, to say that public opinion has nothing to do with that would be a lie.
What do you mean?
Because for example, even when you talk about a case here, the people that are going to be the jurors are going to be from the general public, right? So they're influenced by that type of stuff. If you've been a celebrity for 10 years and everyone knows you, then you catch a case and everyone knows you, or they think they know you, or this image that you've portrayed, that's going to kind of be in the minds of the people that are judging you as well. So that can go in both ways in terms of if you're innocent of a crime and people say, no, it can't be him because I've listened to his music and I've listened to his ideas and philosophy and this is how he thinks and that doesn't align with that behavior. That could be the saving grace. Or on the other hand, you might be guilty and they're using that as a saving grace to get you off. So again, is it our fault for idolizing people, or because people are idolized, they should take responsibility, even though they might not necessarily want it? Because a lot of people are celebrities, but it's not necessarily like they wanted to be, and they didn't want to be role models, they just happen to be. So again, where does the sense of responsibility lie? Is it in us as the people for idolizing them and putting them in that position, or is it for them for not kind of... I don't know how to even phrase it.
I've heard your question and I think I kind of get it, but I think I'll say it's a little bit of both of them because, cool, it's the people's faults. People are going to like celebrate whoever they're going to celebrate, innit? That's why they call it a celebrity, innit? Yeah. So it's a thing of like, cool, like rate people for like the work they're doing and whatnot, But it reaches a certain point of like, cool, like you hold them to a standard. It's always comes to hold people to like a standard, innit? But also remember that these people are also still human. Then after a while, it's like then the person, the celebrity or whoever it is, whoever's been like celebrated there, they don't need to be aware of like, cool. They may not have asked to be in a spotlight, but whatever works they've done has put them in the spotlight. Yeah. So you now have to be careful of how you maneuver and how you move and like how you carry yourself. Same way, like you can't just. Same way you might feel like, oh yeah, I can do whatever I want, bro. Like for example, like let's just use us as we've grown up, as we age, yeah. Cool, we're still. I'm still the same me that I was when I was 16. But I know now, yeah, me at my age now, I can't be doing what I was doing at 16 because I have to carry myself in a different way because I'm older. I'm in a different light. I'm in a different situation. Things are not the same, even though I am the same.
I pose a question to you then because you just brought up the age thing.
Yeah.
So in terms of, because you're right, we're able to have this kind of reasoning because we've kind of grown up and we're not like 16, when we're not 18, when we're like, well, we're not even in our early 20s, you know what I'm saying? Where
late 20s, like
you know what I'm saying? So it's like we've had the experience. We've had the experience. We've had the experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But how about the youths that don't have the experience and don't have the kind of foresight that we had to say, okay, cool, these are celebrities, but at the end of the day, they're still people. Because again, we've only managed to think like that because we've aged and we've grown like that, and because the type of people that we were in the lives that we've left, like You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why.
Then I would say it's up to people around them, because they like, I have brothers around me, I have young cousins and nephews and nieces around me. I'll just let them know, listen, these are just people too. Like, you just go educate them. Like, the key thing in life is just education, you know.
So
When people are educated, they make better decisions, and they see words and people from a different point of view.
So whose responsibility is to educate? Because then you talk
Parents,
about
the schools, the friends, the families, the everyone, bro.
everyone. Is it everyone?
Everyone that's around that person. Because everyone that's around me educate me. You educate me.
100%.
Teachers
Because
educate me. My friends educate me. Gods have been with have educated me. Everything I've been, even being in Santa Can has educated me. Anyone that's around then has educated. Anyone that cares for you or claims they are for you, they're meant to educate them. Not only they're meant to, but like, it's their duty of care.
Yeah,
to
it's
make
a duty
sure
of care.
you're straight. Because I'm not gonna look at you or my brother. Yeah, it's my duty of care to make sure you man are straight, no matter what.
okay,
You
then
know what I'm saying? So like, so because we are around each other, we're meant to be family here. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
So even like, for example, a teacher's meant to teach, that's their job. So they're meant to teach. A parent, it's their job to teach, because they bring you into this world. Your friends are meant to look out for you and help you wherever you may lack, I have, wherever I may lack, you have. That's what like friends and family, anyone that's around you is meant to be there for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say, like, it's meant to, not the whole world, but anyone that you are around.
yeah, anyone that claims to have some type of affection
Yeah,
or love for you should
literally,
be on the journey of making you better at some point.
Yeah,
right?
literally, and you and vice versa as well. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay then, but then it goes back to responsibility. Then, so can celebrities be responsible for?
Can what?
Can celebrities be responsible for? Can celebrities be responsible if they influence the children, if the children should have been taken care of by the people around them? For example,
To a certain degree, yeah.
So for example, let me,
Go,
I think
go.
you get it, but let me try and because I know sometimes I
Yeah.
talk in riddles.
Yeah.
It's the poetry in me. Go check out my poetry page. A little cheeky plug. What was I gonna say? So if let's, because rappers are the best sort of example to use, because they always get dogged out, and it's just like, people say, okay, these rappers are rapping about violence, kiniko, and it's just like, we understand that some people should be rapping about their lives and they should be rapping the truth.
Yes.
Right? So it's like, if someone is rapping about their life and rapping about the truth, can you really say that they're manipulating or kind of trying to influence the youth to do what they're doing, or they're just rapping about the truth? And then whose responsibility is for the children that listen to the music, if they even do listen to the music? Because that's a point in itself. As in, why are you exposing children that young to a kind of idealism or kind of content that they're not maturely ready for or maturely understand? Especially when you talk about environmental differences. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whose responsibility is it? Is it the responsibility of the celebrity, or the responsibility of the parents or the carers that are around the child to make sure the child is not exposed to that?
If you're talking about who's listening to it, then I'll say that it's the duty of care to the parents or their carers, isn't it? Because
so then can the rappers be blamed for what they rap about and talk about then? And can they be prosecuted for that then? Well, they can be prosecuted, but should they?
They shouldn't be prosecuted. And like, rappers are meant to be living their raps now.
Yeah.
And more to always talking about what their life experiences, innit? You know what I'm saying? And more time when you listen to like some of these rappers, obviously some of them do like, in the essence, promote a certain type of behavior. But more time when you actually listen to certain rappers, for example, like I'll say Scraps, he just talks about his experiences. He doesn't really promote anything. Because and a lot, even like man like Rimsey, they talk about I don't think this life is. They let it know. Listen, Rimsey let it know many times. I've been stabbed 13 times.
It's not nice.
He's been stabbed exactly. Let him know. Listen, you might see the glitz and the glamour, but it's been rough. You know what I'm saying?
So my question would then be, what is the line between I'm saying my experience and I'm glamorizing my experience? Because that's ultimately what
drill rapping, I would say.
What is it's a difference?
Yeah,
how?
I'll say because drill rapping, they really talk about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Yeah,
no, but I mean in terms of, so if I'm a rapper, what's the difference between me saying what I've lived and what I've gone through, and me promoting what I've lived and what
I've just said. Drill. That's time about what I just said.
How?
Because see, cool. We didn't rap here. That can happen to you, but with drill, it's more of like, like I did this. They're promoting violence, bro. Drill,
how do you promote the violence?
Man, I got put in a spliff. Yeah. I went round there. I went round there and did this and did.
But I'm saying, yeah.
Like, come on, that's promoting it, bro.
No, but this is okay. Cool. Like I said, we pride ourselves in having honest conversations here.
Yeah.
For me, linguistically, that's not promotion. The reason why that's not promotion because it's not saying to go and do it. So you saying that, oh, my man got put in a spliff, my man got put in a spliff. Again, what's the difference between that and someone saying that I used to do this and I used to do that, or I did this to survive? Because it's both two people sharing lived experiences. Now, my thing is, when we talk about rappers, or especially rappers, because I feel like they get the worst of it.
Yeah.
Can someone please explain to me the difference between sharing an experience and promotion? Because a lot of people say they're promoting stuff, and I get that.
Cool.
But where is the line?
Cool.
Because then you can say everybody's promoting everything.
Cool, yeah. Because here we were saying, like, cool, because see the way I see it, yeah. What sells, cool, positivity doesn't really sell in it.
Whose fault is that, though?
It's that one there is for other people to argue, because that one's a big. it's complicated, isn't it? Is that one's actually like complicated, but as a whole, it's like, yeah, like negativity sells. And like, with that being said, what gets promoted more, or what gets pushed to the front more, is all the violence and the the red and all the badness in it and whatnot. So because that's what's getting pushed forward more. For example, now, yes, like rappers, for like example, a drill rapper might not even been on that, and we've heard enough times about man not being on what they're rapping about. Yeah, enough times in it. So it's like. They're doing that because they know it sells. So that's them promoting it, because you're not living like that. Okay. So you're
selling something that you're not. Yeah. So it's false advertising.
Exactly.
So false advertisement is the difference between promotion and just sharing a lived experience.
But then if a man's talking about, oh yeah, like I've just been through this. This happened to me the other day. Or just it might be a bit of a negative. It might be viewed as negative talk here. But he's not. But like, if you listen to a lot of men that really talk about their life experiences, yeah, they always say like, raw, like, fam, like, I wish I didn't have to live like this.
So there's a balance of
there's a balance of it, and then obviously, but with other ones, they're just straight like, yeah, they try to make it look like it's fun.
Try to make it look glamorous.
Yes, boy, it's far from that.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying.
So from my understanding of what you're saying, they try to make it look glamorous, and I'll probably assume because of the way they present it, as in, I'm happy, I'm living this life. Yeah, and this is something that I look forward to doing, and something that, like, it gives me joy. Okay, I can get behind that.
And that's why you see a lot of these youths wearing out, like, for example, like, it's like, why I say it's a promotion, because now, yeah, ever since, like, for example, let's say like Drew music or whatever, yeah, a lot of youths now. Because even in our times, there was stuff that promoted to us that made us just for example, like the Nike bomber jacket and the Nike gloves.
Oh, the leather gloves.
That was promoted to us.
Do you know how many cookies I had to sell to get the leather gloves?
You know what I'm saying? But the way, but if you see man wearing that, yeah, he might be a serious youth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But that's the same thing when you see a youth in a Nike tech and Pusha.
I don't think that holds weight no more.
It doesn't, yeah. But at first,
so many youths are wearing that.
At first, yeah, when you see you come around, you thinking raw, like it's about to go down here. You know what I'm saying? Because it gives off. Let me put it like this: for somebody who isn't experienced here or aware of the urban lifestyle, if they see like one, but if bare youths here in a Pusha and a Nike go to like these like white neighborhoods, they're gonna be shook. Yeah, they're gonna be like,
but that's the thing. Like, it's been sold to them because let's be honest.
But that's part of what I mean. Like, it's been promoted to make it seem like it's cool. For example, like, because it's not cool, bro. But that's what promotion is, making it look seem like, oh yeah, you want it.
My argument to that would be, that's down to interpretation. So. For example, we've seen so many, I don't know, for me, over the last 10 years, places that weren't hoods before have become hoods.
Like what?
I'm not going to mention any particular areas, innit? But like...
But I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know where's become hood, that's not...
Okay, let's use... I don't want to draw nobody out.
What cool, I'll say it then.
Alright, let's... Yeah, you know, like, okay, let's play it safe. So you see areas that are not traditionally like urban areas that now being, you know, not turned into urban areas, but you have more urban areas influences. So you have white youths in bomber jackets
Yeah.
and night techs walking around with poo shities, chilling outside like these. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. Is it the fault of the rapper that's shared his experience, and then some you in, like, let's say in not necessarily OT, but somewhere that's away from that has now idolized that, even though it might not be the intention of the person for them to idolize it. They just say, like, for example, Rimsey is the best example, because you're right. Rimsey does give like a more balanced view of the overall life.
Yeah.
So it's not saying, I've done this, I did that, but I didn't really want to do it, or there's consequences to my actions.
Literally, yeah.
Some youths, like, because people interpret how they want to interpret.
Yeah,
So some youth might just see that whole picture and just pick, I like that, I want to take that.
Yeah.
So is that down to the artist or down to the person that's listening to the music and how their interpretation is? Because at the end of the day, like, artists can only give what they know.
Yeah, straight.
So if I give what you know and someone interpret it as something else, is that me promoting it, or someone is just taking what I wanted? I'm taking my experience and just taking the things that they think is cool, or they think, and they ignore the lessons.
Yeah.
Because a lot of rappers do give both. A lot of, like, bro, you see people that do like the sad rap, the crying. My dog got lifed off. My bedroom, like. So these they are giving a very well-rounded thingy. But again, is it their fault that people are just picking up?
It's not their fault.
Exactly. So who's to blame for the influence?
It's just the machine, the so-called machine that everyone's always talking about.
Okay.
And then, like, and then it's also down to, like I said, the people that's, like, depending on the age of the person in it, it's then down to either their caregivers. After a certain age, it's like, it's down to you as a person,
as an individual,
what you want for yourself, and how you want to view the world, innit? You know what I'm saying?
What age would that be?
I'd say after 18, man.
After 18,
and that's even me giving them grace in it, because I understand everyone's not like me. From a very young age, we grew up fast, innit?
Yeah, but it wasn't necessarily a good thing, and it wasn't necessarily because circumstances.
100. What's so crazy? Because I was saying, cool. There's one thing I'm realizing now, especially at the age we're at now, is that cool. There's a lot of things that I would say, like, for example, like, I'll say for me personally, so I see myself doing a lot of things now, at my age, where I feel quite cool. For example, I see myself taking on a lot more, like, activities and trying out a lot of new things now, because I have the time to, or the freedom to. Where, like, at my younger age, like, say, like 16 to like 18 or whatever, I didn't, because we had to grow up fast. Yeah. So that's why I come from, kind of close to that role. Like, I see like a lot of men, like probably grew up how we grew up here. Like, they're doing the same thing. We're like, then now they're just enjoying life now, or like doing things they would have done, like, if we younger. Not like dumb things in it, but like more like finding themselves more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we went to that at a young age, but see, like,
you're surviving all the time.
Cool, because I was saying to one girl one time, I was like, she's got a brother that's like, I think 17 or 18, and she told me one time, like, he's either like, he's doing some sort of project where like he's building a wardrobe or something, innit? Yeah. I was like, like, I can't remember what I said, but I was like, yeah, that's good, because he has the time to. Yeah. She tried to make it. She took it all like, I was mocking. I was like, no, like, he's 17, supposed to have the time to do that. I was like, I could not. I must have been like, I couldn't do that 17 because man's outside. I got bills to pay. You know, I had to grow up fast, innit? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, because of the way of her family set up here,
and the environment that was provided for him.
I'm like, he has he can actually do it, because focus and learn things himself, innit? And learn skills, and that's what he wants to be doing at that age. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, that's good. Yeah. Because trust me, man, I wish I had that time. I wish I had that freedom. I wish I had that support. But man didn't. But it's like, so it's like, yeah, man, so that's why I say 18, because from looking at that boy's point of view, he has a support system. Maybe even 21, I'd even say, because you're still a bit young, innit? You know what I'm saying? But it's like 18, 21, you should start thinking about having your own man, innit? Yeah. Especially if you're a man. For a woman, maybe like 25. You know what I'm saying? No, because women are what's the word? They're in a bubble longer than men. Let's be real, because they're protected more. Like, okay, they're protected. I agree with that. So most time, I would say, like,
I think there's a level of protection that women have that men don't. Yeah,
exactly. And women always have this idea of women always just lost in their own world, anyways. So it's like they're gonna just move however they want to move. But with like their so-called maturity that they claim to have,
I don't even believe that. Us, yeah, I don't believe that. I think that's a fallacy.
I'll get into like 25 minutes because they have different influences to men and whatnot. So yeah, man. So I would say, like, basically with that, it's like, yeah, man, that's a bit.
With the things that you've just said, then we're trying to have your own mind at the ages of 18 and that. Then, then again, it brings the question: is should these celebrities be responsible for the so-called influence that they may have, where these individuals are meant to be thinking for themselves? So
I'd be
again,
real, fam. No, man.
who's responsible? And should we have so much? Should we, as obviously, I don't think we as people should be idolizing these people so much as
course,
you know,
100%.
in general speaking. But again, when we talk about the kids, who has the duty of care? Because I don't think, me personally, I don't think we can hold like like, it's not their fault.
It's not
I
their
don't think
fault.
we as people should be looking to celebrities and say you should be a better role models. My thing is, why are they the role models? Why is it them? Why is it not the doctors? Why is it not the politicians? Why is it not that? Is that a problem with society and what we choose to idolize rather than the people that are actually been idolized?
I say it's just down to like society 100% because they choose who they idolize as well.
Yeah.
But then everyone has different like role models though, and it's like.
But you pick your role models.
Exactly.
So how are you picking someone? You know what I'm saying?
Because then there's like that's what people think. Oh, alright, cool. See, like,
And if you pick someone, should they be responsible for your actions, even though you pick them as a role model?
to a certain degree,
Really?
because then there's like cool. For example, like we're not talking about like for example, like it's not I'm someone didn't just come to me one day and be like, oh yeah, I want to be my role model. Like, fuck off, bro. Like, what do you want from me, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But let's say now, like I'm a rapper now, I'm top rich. People are now looking at me.
But is that your fault?
It's
And
not-
do you have a responsibility
but
for them looking up to you? Because at
Listen,
the end of the day, you're still living your life.
I have a responsibility for how I carry myself. Like I said earlier, bro. Like, so, but I might not be like I'm. Let's say I'm still me, but I am now in a different light. I'm not in a different area of life. And so yeah, people maybe back then people weren't looking at me, so I could just move. I can move scatty. I can But now the spotlight's on me. So whether I like it or not, yeah. And it also depends down to the type of person the rapper is or celebrity as well. Like if
Some people don't care.
Exactly.
Like some people don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
As in, they really don't give a
like-
fuck. And I think
the
that's
thing is,
fair
yeah,
enough, though.
yeah,
I can't lie.
that's
I
fair.
think
But like-
not everybody should be held to a standard of caring. If you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck.
I bet you I'm similar. But like, yeah, bro, I know we're doing this thing, but trust me, like, I don't care about what I say or how people perceive me.
Yeah.
But I'm also a people. I like to think I'm also a man of the people. Where like I care for people.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's like also that's why I say it's up to the person to a certain degree because. If they are a person of the people, they're gonna be like, ah, cool. Like what they might do might influence people to be on certain things. Like, see, that's why even for me personally, I don't do certain things because I know, like, listen, like I don't want to like send someone on. I don't want to give someone the wrong image.
Yeah.
Or like or send them or be like, alright, cool. Like I'm tainted to do this year, but man's still doing this, and it's like, bro, like don't make no sense.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like I will never tell someone to stop doing something. Like, for example, like, I will never tell someone to go and stop doing something that I've. Or I'll never judge someone for doing something that I've done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, right, and so it's a thing of like, cool, like, I have a role model will have a certain level of, cool, yeah. People are looking at me. So let me maneuver in a certain type of way where like, yeah, it shows like, to people that are looking up to them. Thing is, yeah, like, no one's perfect in it.
Yeah.
So all they can do is just try and be like, cool, like, move as well as they can. You know what I'm saying? And have a level of care to the people that do care for them. Because then people, let's say for like a celebrity, whatever they may do, people, whether it be a rapper, actor, whatever they are, these people that are looking up to you as a role model, they pay for your shit. They come to your show, they come to this, so you.
So you do have a sense of responsibility even in that aspect.
Exactly.
Okay.
So more time it's like
that's a very fair point.
It's all these things that, unless you don't care about making bread, then calm minute, you know what I'm saying? But
So, okay. So
like,
you're
for example,
basically
back to this thing he's lost bread now because brand deals are gone.
yeah.
Like just
I would say let's not look at that side because obviously a person's lost their life and that probably takes more precedence over the whole lots of bread thing.
Yeah, of course, but it's like,
I understand
but part of that.
what you're saying because at the end of the day, you're not able to live the life that you've lived now and the comfortability that you're living now as a celebrity of be the people that can get behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying automatically you have a sense of responsibility there because we're the people that got you in that position.
Yeah, but only to a certain degree though.
Okay.
Like at the end of the day, like the person can still live how they want it. Like listen, no one can tell next one how to live their life, innit? You might have paid to see a show or listen to their music,
But you don't have full autonomy of okay, this is what you should
how
behave.
exactly. Well, because then they like because same way cool they paid for something, they've given you a service. That's
Yeah.
done. Or they can do that just maintain the relationship in a respectful way. Like I respect you, as long as they're not disrespectful to anybody. it's calm.
Okay.
Because what they put out there is wherever they put out there. Wherever people like, people are gonna, whether you do good or bad, people are gonna just judge you anyways, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? So it don't really like matter. But being like, being someone that people may look up to you, just have a duty of care to be like, alright, cool. Maybe like, for example, you see, like, for example, as adults here, like, then we bun loud, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
When we see kids here, when we see kids,
I feel guilty.
We don't know these kids.
I feel like a piece of shit.
Naturally, just stop bunning or we might even hide it.
Yeah, I hide it. Bro. Every time I see kids, I hide my
Exactly.
suit.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily I feel like, oh, they're gonna smell it and say, oh yeah, that's loud. I'm gonna pick up a 3-5.
Yeah,
But it's like I don't want you to
it's a
see.
duty of care, literally.
I don't. Yeah.
This is the duty of care.
It's like I guess yeah, you're right. It depends on who you are as a person, and how you kind of view yourself in the aspect of society and how you fit in. Like in the terms of, I know that I bun loud and I know that this is my thing, but at the same, I don't want my thing to influence younger people that don't know better or don't have the experience to make a wise decision. But that's more about who we are as people than rather than like anything else. Because if we're people that don't care, we'll bun loud in front of kids and
literally, because people do that.
Yeah, bro, we see it all the time. Like, I don't know. I
just feel like, that's crazy.
I feel absolute guilt.
What? Trust me.
What? Like, I feel absolute guilt. Like, each time I'm doing it, like anything around kids, I feel guilty.
Yeah, like, I should just.
Yeah.
Only thing I can do around kids is drink.
Even that, sometimes.
Sometimes I don't care.
Even sometimes, I drink, but it's like. Because the kids are around. Do you know what I'm saying?
They might say, what's to the cut? I'm like, it's not for you.
This is Uncle's cup.
This is big man's cup. This is your little boy.
No. I hear you. You're right. I feel like it's then. You're right. It is definitely to do with who you are as a person. Whether or not you take a sense of responsibility of how your actions may influence other people, even if you might not want it to. You know. Yeah. So I guess you're all right, but. My thing would be, as a society, what are we respecting and what are we now idolizing? Well, because, again, it's the same thing as music, yeah? We complain about drill rappers, but there's rappers that are not making drill. Yeah. But no one checks for them. Their sales are not going through the, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not getting the media attention. So it's like, that's only happening because we as a people are gravitating to that type of music.
Yeah, of course. I say people like badness, innit?
Yeah, like it's for me personally. In this day and age now in 2025, I think capitalism is the ultimate ruler of everything. Anyone would do something if it makes money. Amen. So the reason why drill rappers are being promoted and the reason why drill rappers are being pushed, because we as a people are buying it. And we're buying into it. So therefore, not you individually, but as a society, like who the people are listening to the streams? Who are the people that are going to the concert?
No, but
it's
think
us.
but let me stop you there, because even when you go to see this concert, even at these so-called concerts, when I see the people that are there, let's be real, fans. It's the people with the lighter complexion that are there. Let's be real. Because I've been to see all these like. Obviously, the that rappers do.
No, they have to be.
Do get like, for example, people like Scraps and Nines and them, man. People of our color love them as much. But when you go to like the masses, just see like
it has to be a number thing. But it's always going to be that. No, but it's always going to be that because simply mathematically, it can't be anything else. Because we're such a low population.
That's my point, though.
So
it's the people in Yorkshire and them and there that are really
idolizing and they're the ones that promoting it and it's recirculated into our environments as well.
You think about it, like London as well. That's a lot of things originated from London. Yeah, and a lot of these other cities look to London like, oh, they look at London's lit. Yeah. So what's the mic? Oh yeah. So they look at it as London is lit. Yeah. So they just idolize everything that comes from London. So. Yeah, man. So they're gonna just big it up, innit? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Yeah, but that's the thing that I'm trying to say. If we as for example, I'm like everybody again. The reason why I use drill music because for me it's the easiest comparison to make because there are people that are making good music that don't talk about violence. They talk about positivity. They talk about all that stuff. Yeah, but you find those people are the ones that are broke. Those are the ones that are not getting sales. And the reason why they're not getting sales is because people are not listening to them. people are arguing that the labels are pushing but I'm telling you, the labels don't push nothing that don't make money.
Trash, they don't sell,
so if that positivity is sold, labels will push that. That's the thing. Capitalism is the ultimate ruler. So if anything makes money, people are gonna go with it, including labels. So if all of a sudden us as a people choose to listen to more quote unquote conscious music or more happy-go-lucky music, that's not like, it will phase out. But again, how can we blame these people for talking about their lives and their experiences and kind of dogging them out for it and saying they're influencing the youths to do bad, when we, the general public, are the one that's buying it, and we're the one that's circulating it.
I don't even think like anything can even influence. Well,
because you're a grown man.
It could influence people, but at the same time, I don't think like. Even though I said drill music does promote, I don't really think it influences people to do anything. Yeah,
but we see the influence. For example, the example that we gave, hoods that weren't hoods before, now they're turning into hoods. And it's the lighter complexion people that are turning them into hoods because, we're not there.
Yeah, straight.
So it's like, brother, do you know how many youths I've been seeing with like little kids with poo shiesties and like, because like, that's what they think that is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So like, you're saying people can't be influenced, but we see direct influence by even dressing, slang words. We see all these little kids thinking, how the hell do you know that word? You're from Cheshire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how what do you know about these words that we're using? So like, you can't say the influence isn't there. The influence is there, but again, like, who's responsible for that? Is it us as a society, or is it the people that are making the quote unquote content? And then because again,
that's like saying like everyone like them man to stop being them man, isn't it?
Exactly. So, but we are though. If we're telling these drill rappers that you lot are bad influence by making this type of music, but again, you're only sharing your shared experience. Yeah. How?
Cool.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
One thing I'll say though, like in terms of like drill music here, they made like cool. They may. Listen, talk how you want to talk in it. Like I won't tell no one how to make their music in it, but it's like you can also like call off with the I put my man in a splitting.
Yeah, but if that's what's selling and that's what you know what I'm saying, and
then that's back to a point of just down to the person. Then so then with that being said, it's a thing of like cool, yeah. With whatever is being released here, it's all down to like the individual in it.
That's releasing or receiving it.
That's both even. Because for example, like whoever's releasing it, it's up to them what they want to. They want to say they want to put my man in a spliff. Hey, do that for yourself, innit? If that's what you want to be, the type of person that is. But just know. Okay. What they should also be aware is what that comes with. As much as the positive, it might come, you might blow, but now you like. But if you ever get next for anything, don't cry, don't beg in it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But if you then want to be a person that that's not receiving it, it's a thing of like you now have to be careful of what you're receiving because it's your. If you keep listening to that every day, because for example, I listened to one song, yeah, it was even a song by Honcho in it, yeah. It's even like, but like it was actually a calm song, but like I realized I was banging it out every day, all day, every day, and I realized like raw, like it was making me a bit sad, like depressed and shit. Yeah. And I was like, I just started listening to like good music, like raw, like put me in a better mood. Yeah. So it kind of like influence you as like someone that's hearing it.
Yeah, because there is a science behind that.
Exactly. So more time it's like I would say, obviously, everyone just to have more like discernment in what they're taking and what they're putting out into the world, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because for example, like we could sit here talking shit as well, but like it's what how we want to carry ourselves and what we want to put out there. How do you want to be viewed? If you want to be talking about putting man in a spliff, you're going to be viewed a certain type of way, whether you like it or not. Yeah. If you want to be talking about doing certain things, you're going to look at a certain type of way, whether you like it or not. So it's like obviously, for example, they're going to have the people that are going to idolize the badness. But those people are not going to be there when you're going through certain things. They're not going to come and save you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like each of their own, but know what you're doing in it at the end of the day. Because, like I said, like no one really like glamorizes
positivity.
Exactly that as well. But no one glamorizes the positivity, or no one really wants to like really talk about like just how wrong certain things are and how like certain things are not right in it, but people are just gonna promote anyways in it because it sells in it. So it's like, yeah, man, everyone just gotta just do that really and truly.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason I brought that conversation up here is because I think the people always have the power. I'm a people person. Yeah. So through my understanding of history and what's happened, things have started because people have said no or yes to something. It might have started by a small group of people, and that group has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger to a stage where they can take action. Yeah. But the people always have the power. My thing is, if we are the people that are always recognizing what's negative, what is it so innately about us that draws us to that?
What?
Negativity.
I don't know.
Because it has to be something. Because like we said,
That's what people
there's J. Cole music out there. But you don't want to listen to J. Cole, you want to listen to the other thing. You know what I'm saying? So again, what is it innately like? Even when you look at even music, video games. How many games there are about shooting and robbing places?
It's true.
Them girls, Grand Theft Auto has been selling out religiously for over a decade.
That's a good game though, I'll be honest.
Why is it a good game? The whole game is about murder and crime. Why is it a good game? You know what I'm saying? So what is it innately about us as human beings that kind of lean towards that? And then the reason where you're going, and then it's like,
I might have answer for you still.
Cool. If we're the ones that kind of set in pace to what's quote unquote popular and what's quote unquote celebrated, then surely the onus should always be on the people to change that.
Of course.
So why are we not as people tapped in enough to recognize that this is something bad and we should change that? We should change what we look at and what we idolize.
You know, I think I just came to my head. Obviously, I ain't saying this is a fact. It was a little theory I just thought of in it, in terms of what the people are listening to and what the people like push or like in it. Because even in terms of the music and even in terms of the games and stuff, in a sense, they're all things that go in hindsight against the government, or like oppression. They go against that. Even if you look at if you look at things like GTA is basically it gives someone a chance. Someone who will never in their life commit a crime.
Yeah,
can go
to
on
have
GTA
that.
and be like, yeah, man, fuck the Jakes. Come catch if you can, motherfucker.
So is it freedom?
Yeah, it's the freedom.
So do we find that's very
freedom
interesting.
still,
So are we finding freedom and going against the law? Going against
I find it cool for like music here.
I think you're onto something there.
We're in music, innit? People find the freedom in living through that rapper.
Yeah.
Be like, oh yeah, man.
I wish I could smack up my boss.
Yeah,
like my man smacked up his up.
Literally, so
okay.
So it might be a thing where like
people are living through.
They pick and choose what they like and what they because they're like, cause they're thinking raw. Like I can already push at you and I'll never go jail.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
don't go like that. You see that next DNA is a thing.
Literally, so
especially
like,
when I push at you.
So more time it's a thing of like they find freedom and like they feel free by living through the rapper or whatever, which is why like they like when the rapper is ever talking about they've done this, they've done that, or they're talking about yeah man, I'm walking big James, I'm in Dubai with the bad bitches and So with that they feel free through that, you know what I'm saying?
So is there something innately about us as human beings that like to rebel?
Yeah, straight. I think so because I like to rebel. I don't. No, it's easier like I listen when it's time to listen, but there's certain things where like I just no, it's easier. I don't say rebel.
Yeah, because you're saying okay.
I can't speak for everyone though, because some people are pussies.
Yeah, 100%. But that's not the point. Is those people that work, are the ones that are more likely to live through that because one, they don't have no first-hand experience of that,
exactly.
So they'll live through that anyway.
Yeah.
So there's some of the people that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, are we as a society? Are we just getting to the point? We're just rebelling over everything and anything just because we like justice just innately in us. Yeah, in terms of okay, cool. We have a government that say, go to school, go to nursery, go to primary school, go to secondary school, go to university, go and get a job, go and get married, and go and give your life as this is how your life should be.
Yeah.
That is the thought that society is always trying to enforce into people in terms of okay, this is you're born, you go to school, you get your education, you get your good job, you get your wife, you get your kids, and you live the rest of your life out.
That's what you're on, fam.
Yes, I am. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that before I get through that. But my thing is, now the question is, does that model work for us anymore? And is that why so many of us are being drawn to this badness? Because that model of okay, live your life, go to school, have your kids, and it doesn't work for us no more.
To be honest, because in this new age, everyone, because even my dad said to me like a couple months ago, he was like, like he realizes now that I didn't have to go to uni and to like actually get like live a good life, and I was like, yeah, duh, I told you already. And it's like, well, obviously now people are it's more evident now, innit?
Yeah,
people are starting businesses from their home. They're using AI to start businesses as well. There's so many different ways to make money now, innit? So people, and it's more evident and it's visible, so and reachable as well. So people can actually just learn things and and just go about their way and actually doing it. So it's a thing. So people are now like, so don't need to go to university. You don't even need to go to college. More time, you really need to know your English and maths, and then you're good. So what people don't. So that cycle you spoke about is basically dying out. Except from like the family part, everything else is basically dying out. So education is still very important, but it's like
doesn't hold as much weight as it did back in the day.
For more time, like even like for a job I was doing time, they were like, listen, just come on a job, we'll train you for maybe a month.
Yeah, there's a lot of jobs that do like no experience, you come and train you and then you can do.
Yeah, literally some more time. It's like, yeah, man, just go about your way and just go about doing, just you need to know what you want to do for yourself and just go and do it. You know what I'm saying? So and there's more like avenues to make, even like for example, like even like for a gym instructor, before you could always only work in a gym, or have a gym. Now you could have an online platform and train people from another country, or do apps,
YouTube channels,
all these things. So there's many different ways to just go about making money
as well.
Literally, so it's so much, just so many ways and avenues to just go and get it now. So more time it's like all that cycle's kind of dying out. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about just finding your niche and just banging it out, really and truly.
So for me, that would mean it would leave the question: what kind of world are we now heading into? Because, like you said, we've had this regimented system where school, education, family, the rest of your life, and we've had that probably. I don't know how long we've had that for. Probably like, let's say since the 50s, maybe. Because since after the Second World War, where we had to kind of fix the country a bit, and then so maybe like around the 50s. So it's like, okay, so we've had that since then. But now with this new age, what type of society are we going to live in, like in the next 10, 20 years? And what kind of responsibilities do we have in that society then? Because like you said, schools and stuff here, like lots of people are not seeing the values in the education system. Unless you're studying to be specifically something like very like
a doctor or something.
Yeah, doctor, lawyer, where these things are very specific as you need a certain level of education.
Yeah.
Like anything else can just go, really.
Literally.
So it's just like, okay, then what society are we living then? Because it's very structured.
I say just right now it's just a free spirit society. Like everyone just basically just searching for freedom. Everyone's always searching for like a new path for them. Like I think because I speak to a few people and they'll be telling me like, some people they've even been made like redundant and stuff like this. So right now that just
doesn't work.
They're thinking to themselves like, what they're gonna do. And some people have actually just quit their job just to actually just chase their own dreams and stuff. So I think like people are just becoming more of like they're even being forced to be a free spirit, or they're becoming a free spirit, and it's like. And that just leads back all to like, for example, the government's even still in shit right now. So people are now like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna take my ass into like their own hands, innit? So everyone just be like, they're just outside doing whatever they need to do for themselves and their family. So whether it's be starting a business, learning a new skill or trade, whatever it is they're gonna do that. So
and it's now easy. It's so accessible. Everything's quite accessible.
Exactly.
Now,
So it's about how dedicated and certain you want to be in it. So yeah, man, that's what I see it. So obviously there's still a lot to come in the future. So we're gonna see about all that. You get me? But hopefully, but I see like it being positive. Even though I do see AI taking over a lot of things, I just feel like people just need to like just learn more school and learn more trades. And like I said, there's always many different ways to go about things and like better yourself anyway. So it's never gonna be the end. So just keep going, man.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But cool. But as we bring down some close, I want you to like obviously, because this is still called a Stuttering podcast. I want you to like give one word of like advice on how someone who may have a stutter can overcome it.
How do you? You go first. I need a minute to think about like what really helped you.
For me, like I said earlier, even in the first episode, like just reading books and reading it out loud. Because with that, because one thing I came to understand is like speech patterns, innit? Once you know your speech patterns and know how you are meant to speak, and like for example, like how he said earlier on, I have more like a deeper tone. You have more like I said that higher decimal or something. Yeah. So with that,
I got a high pitched voice.
so basically with that, it's like for me, I realize I speak fast.
Yeah.
And as someone with like a voice like mine, you can't really speak fast because people won't really understand you. So I need to speak slower and more louder.
Yeah.
And more clearer as well.
Yeah.
So it's like for me, I read out loud because when you're reading a word, you're not reading word, you're reading word by word. So allow your brain to slow down, actually read the word, understand the word, understand how the word is even said, and then from there you start to understand your own speech patterns in it. So I say reading helps a lot, and also like even watching stuff as well. I'll be real.
Yeah.
So yeah.
For me, I think it's acceptance. I feel like with any problem, you need to accept the problem, but it's not acceptance of a problem. It's acceptance of who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like a lot of my stuttering came from where I am mentally.
Yeah, I hear that.
So if I'm more nervous in a situation, I find myself stuttering more because of how I am feeling in my head rather than anything else.
Yeah.
Or if I'm in a scenario and it's uncomfortable, do you know what I'm saying? But I think one thing that I would say to my younger self, because that's the best way for me to answer the question, would be to accept who you are as a person, and it's okay. Because I feel like I was too busy trying not to stutter and made it worse because I was trying to fight who I am. And sometimes acceptance is a big part of life, you know, and everybody has different cards in life. And instead of you always trying to say, I want a new hand, because you're never going to get a new hand, and it's sad. But that's just the part of life.
Hand, I'll be real.
Yeah, so it's again, you have to create the new hand by accepting the hand you have and say, okay, cool, this is what I have. What can I do with it? What can I swap? What can I trade? But you have to accept the hand that you have first. And I feel like with me, a lot of my time with my stuttering,
right there, people.
Yeah, a lot of my stuttering was to do with not accepting that this is a part of me and not trying to make it a part of me by saying, no, I don't want to stutter. No, I'm going to fight this. I want to fight this. And I have a sentiment because you want to be quote unquote normal, but there is no normal.
Of course.
You know, there is no set behavior or how people should be.
Of course,
and you have to accept who you are. That's how you can not necessarily deal with it, but once you accept it as part of you, you don't see it as a problem no more because it's not something that you're looking outwards at. It's something that you've accepted as part of you, and in that acceptance you find that you're doing it less because you're not thinking about it as much and you're not in your head. And for me, that's what kind of helped me, being out of my head and accepting that I stutter, and it's all right. People are going to take the piss out of me, and it's less to do with me stuttering and more to do with who they are as people. And I don't really have to fight everybody that does it. I don't really have to, fight my case. I can just say, well, it is what it is, and call it. You know what I'm saying? Just call it a day.
And I'll be honest, one boy, as you was talking on, one guy that I've seen on TikTok came into my head. His name is Pause. That sounded crazy.
I didn't not even.
But basically,
we need to talk about the influence that Jamaica has had in this country.
Trust me.
Because they try to say, oh, that's another, yeah.
But like basically, his name is I think Shiloh Forbes or something. Yeah, he does like construction and like curtains and stuff in it. But I saw him seeing his TikTok and he was saying like, raw, like he has a stutter as well, and he said like basically another way you can overcome your stutter just it might be embarrassing or even scary, but just basically going outside and put yourself out there, because what he does, he basically creates TikTok here so he can basically speak more, and like from speaking more you're going to become better at speaking, innit? So basically, so from that you can either create content and speak more, or go outside and actually maybe go out more, socialize more, speak to more people, all these things. So that all these things can help you. Just speaking more will just naturally help you, because you're going to get used to speaking, innit? Because I feel like for me, what my problem was that I was always to myself anyway, so I never spoke. Being the oldest, I never really spoke to my brothers like that because I'm the oldest, innit? And it's like, and also naturally I'm just to myself, so I don't speak a lot. So maybe I don't say that's why I have a stutter, but it's like
it didn't help.
It probably so not speaking a lot, but it just maybe just didn't help as well. You know what I'm saying? So I would say from like doing what he does, you basically you speak more, be out there more, put out there more, and I'll be honest with you, allow yourself to go through the shame, embarrassment, whatever, because that's how you're gonna grow and learn, innit? So real shit, man. Just do that. Go on.
Just as you're saying, maybe we should do a reverse as well.
Reverse what?
As in, if you're someone that has a friend that stutter, how would you help them?
Yeah, trust.
What do they need?
Yeah, trust. Cool. Let's say cool. I would say this is what I would say you should do. Yeah, DM our page or DM one of us. And just if anything, say how maybe your friends and family could help you with your stutter, or how they could maybe just allow you to be more of yourself around them, innit?
Yeah.
So send us that, or how they can help you in any way possible.
Yeah, and how you've been hurt before.
Yeah.
Or if it's just a friend that did something and you realize, oh shit, that actually it made a big difference.
Yeah,
or you know,
literally.
if you're someone that had a friend that started and you've talked to them, you've had that interaction with them, and they said, okay, this is what helps me and this is what what doesn't help me.
Yeah. So
but also like you need to, like, for me personally, I think one of the big things was people's lack of patience. So if you are someone that has a friend that stutter, has a family member that stutter, you need to be patient enough to give them room and space. And that's what I'll say the big thing is, like, if you're dealing with someone that stutter, you need to let them feel comfortable and not feel like they're on the time.
Yeah.
Because there's always a mental, for me personally, I'm not sure about you, but for me, when the stuttering starts, it feels like there's a mental clock that starts between when someone's understanding me and when they've lost interest. And I feel like I'm losing time. That's why we talk quickly, because now I need to get you locked in, because I've started and I know you don't want to listen no more. So I need to, you know what I'm saying, I need to lock you in. I guess that's why the speech thing comes in, because now you're speeding more, because your brain knows I need to get all of this out, but your body doesn't necessarily catch up.
But you know what, I'll tell you, if and when that happens, take a deep breath and start again. And make sure, and with that, taking that deep breath, make sure you completely calm down, and you're gonna speak slowly and clearly. That's the way like I've overcome those like type of
but again,
scenarios and stuff.
It's the people that are around you that's giving you the space to say, this is something that you do and it's all right, and I do have the patience, and I do have the kindness and love to wait for you to finish, and it's not going to be a problem.
But why I said that, because obviously with that, you might be in a scenario or a place where people are not going to give you that grace. You have to then give yourself that grace and be like, listen, instead of trying to rush, instead of you trying to rush, calm down. Just take that deep breath.
Be a bad man, as in you take control. Say, you know what,
like, cool.
You lot are going to listen to me, and I have a stutter, but I'm gonna talk, and you lot are gonna have to listen to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're right. Like, it'll be nice to think that people are gonna give you grace, but we live in a real world, and the sad truth is people are not.
Sometimes you're gonna be in a business meeting, you're gonna be in a couple meetings and that, and it's like, as much as grace as you might think people want to give you, people also have things to do there, and it's like business is business, innit? Whether you have a store or not, so you have to pattern with the time. So obviously, like I said, know yourself, and when you see it happening, because once it happens, we rush. But no, that's when you rush. You be like, take a deep breath, and if anything, just even apologize, be like, I'm sorry for that little whatever, and then that even gives you time for your brain to even come even more, and then you say then you think about what you need to say, and then say it calmly. You know what I'm saying, and then be a minute, so it helps. So you can either send whatever you want to send to our individual pages. Can we send it to the Stuttering podcast?
I think it's just send it to the Stuttering podcast. So send it to the inboxes, so it's just easier for even me or you can look at it. Anyone can actually just look at it, and we can go and pick some. If you have any tips, anything that's helped you, I'm gonna do some research actually, because I remember when I was younger, my mom kind of sent me to this medical center around Woolwich area to kind of help with that. But that's when I was very young, so I'll try and shout her and see what that was about, and kind of see any things institutionally wise that can actually help, like any.
I'm looking to see if they like do like speech therapy and stuff.
There's lots of different speech therapy. I think that's what I went to, but it was more understanding the mental aspects of why I was doing it than actually doing it.
I hear that.
And especially with like parents, I think parents, especially if you have kids, you're again, I can't stress this enough. Family is meant to be your first point of safety. So if you have a child or you have a young sibling or someone young in your family that does, I can't lie, your interactions with them are going to shape majorly how they feel about their stutter and how they feel about themselves. So if you really want to help, you need to give them the space and the safety and acknowledgement that this thing's all right, and we're going to give you the space to actually get your words out and get your ideas out, because that's ultimately what's going to stop them from kind of demonizing themselves and kind of just accepting as part of who they are. It's about how safe do they feel and accepting this, so that's what I'd say.
And on that note, we call it a day.
We're out, man.
It's your boy Mike AWB,
Sans AWB,
and this is the Stuttering podcast, man.
Woo woo.
Until next time,
Alright,
stay blessed.
see you blessed, man.